if I would know some people around here, and I do know my neighbor, high and by kind of deal, and he told me that people are, having sinus infections. His wife's got one. He's got one. The, his coworker couldn't hear for a week. I mean, I'd have immediately gone back out and got medicine, antibiotic, and I thought I was going to have my sinuses scanned in a day. I mean, the thing, it was a perfect storm, perfect freaking storm. She's going to give me that super antibiotic, but I can't take it. I'm on corticosteroid. I took corticosteroid shots. Right. You have a tendon rupture. I can't believe it. I mean, it boggles the mind. Thank you, Larry. My hearing might be starting to come back. I don't know. My tinnitus is still screaming. I've only been on the antibiotic about it's about 32 hours, I guess. 24, about 32 hours. Day and some change. I mean, I got no idea what possesses them to think that I didn't have some sort of infection. I really don't. They didn't ask me many questions. Came in with an attitude, and that was it. Then I got the nutso hearing doctor who like all of a sudden like skitzes out and says, "We do not," and I'd say nothing to him. "We do not run a hard sell in here. No, we don't." I'm like, well, why are you even telling me that? I said, when are you going to look at my sign? He says, "Oh, that's another appointment." What? I should have raised hell. Sure, yeah, you should raise it. That's what you wanted done. Right. I'm very sorry, friend. I'm very sorry. Took me 5 days to get antibiotic. Went to see 2 doctors. Actually, I saw 3. I saw one online. And he was freaking out. He's like, "Well, maybe you want to go see somebody to look at you." I told the nurse that I thought that was a bad idea to see him. But she pushed it anyway. The Blue Cross nurse. I'm a nurse. Right. Make sure nobody called anybody. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, I was fine one day. The next day, my ears ringing like crazy. Jesus Christ. It makes no fucking sense. Because they're stalking you, Larry. Believe me. That's all it is. Yeah, they want to say gotcha. So the Mormons kind of freak me out because I don't know why they didn't put the men team in to talk to me. They put the woman team, young woman team. That's kind of men aren't supposed to be around women when they're church people, right? Well, she's trying to get me to go to church now, but I said, look, I don't think I can go to church. Right. Thank you, Larry. Not my condition right now. It just doesn't make sense. But they might come and take a walk with me and talk with me. Thank you. Well, I told them I study their stuff, and every time I see them, I heal them. But I know people hating on them. I didn't tell her that part. Can't believe it. No doubt I had a sinus infection. I got all these weird feelings on my face. The sinus pressure, it's on the right side. The right ear is the worst. I mean, it coincides. I'm sorry. Really sorry, Larry. Oh my God. And that's why I went to the emergency room because it was so bad and it just had to get done. Right. Go in there and they dish you off. I should have just went the next day. I should have known. Right to the urgent care. Boom. I'm so sorry, Larry. I don't know. It was just so crazy for like trying to find the urgent care to go to, even when I did figure it out Monday or Saturday, Sunday, or what I guess it was. Right. Driving around all over the place. Ugh. Well, I can feel it. I feel like I got the infection. And I looked online. Can you see by looking in the ear for every infection? They go, no. Well, why don't doctors know that? Why the hell don't doctors know that? That you can't see every infection by looking in the ear. That's in the ear infection. Because you can't see the inner ear infections and things like that. Right. Google it. Go ahead. Can you see every ear infection by looking in the ear? Unlike middle ear infections, inner ear infections cannot be properly diagnosed with a visual examination. A comprehensive assessment is necessary to rule out health conditions. Do you have sinus infection? Do you have anything going on? Oh, shit. We're sorry, Larry. We're sorry. So I'm walking around, everybody looking at me like I'm stupid. Very sorry, Larry. Larry. Oh my God. Almost like somebody's trying to set me up so I have permanent hearing loss. If you ask me. Mr. Flick yellow lights on all day long. Miss Yet Flick yellow lights on all day long and abuse the system used for controlling the traffic lights. Huh? Huh? Having fun, aren't you? Meanwhile, the criminals drive around the community go laughing. Hey, we paid that cop off.
Really sorry for this.
I should be on my 5th day of antibiotic. What? Or 6th day. What? You need to burn the witches as soon as possible. That's all I got to tell you. God will respond in kind. You can't find every ear infection by looking in the ear. But you have to rule out that there's any type of infection at that point. But then you find, oh, you got congestion and postnasal drip. Comprehensive investigation says we give them antibiotic. You have to run around like a fool for 5 days.
I'm so sorry, Larry.
But meanwhile, we got people all over the community having the same issue. And it's an infection.
I'm sorry, Larry.
And not to mention, I'm on corticosteroid. I got those shots, which allows infections to creep up.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Larry.
Definitely shouldn't have went to St. Luke's emergency room. That was the worst place to go. I think I disturbed their nap.
Oh, Jesus
No, there's no doubt that this isn't that my ears are inflamed. There's no doubt. Meanwhile, I'm getting effed off by all these idiot doctors trying to make a dime or get their little nap in.
I'm really sorry for what we did to you.
Couldn't even think to go to another doctor the next morning. Couldn't even think about it.
I'm so sorry, Larry. I'm so fucking. It's like an instantaneous thing. Jesus.
60-year-old man, you're going to deny me antibiotics for 5 days. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know. Who knows where it's going to end up?
We're so sorry.
God just wanted to show you that I didn't have to say anything. And those tornadoes will just come creeping down your alleys. They know how it works. They know they effed it all off. Real time. Right. Hitting some yellow lights on the way, laughing. Ah, stop. All right, go. Stop. Was that the Fusion Center? Is that who does that? Laughing all day, looking through the cameras, screwing up people.
I'm very sorry, Larry.
Ugh. I mean, I'm not the only one that came in there and had symptoms. But apparently, you couldn't see the infection. So he's still saying there's something. Correct. So what do you do then? Well, look, it's in Google. Comprehensive investigation to rule anything out. But yet, we're in a community where everybody has sinus infections and those ear infections. I thought I was in good hands. I went in, a woman in the front was so nice. Yeah, I had one two weeks ago. They fixed me right up. You can't see every. So you're all. If this is how you're all operating, then you're operating wrong. You can't see every ear infection by looking in the ear. Correct. So even the woman that took care of me, she's wrong. But she made sure I didn't leave there without antibiotics.
100%.
It says it right there. I'm looking right at it. Correct. I mean, how many doctors don't know that? Cleveland Clinic. An inner ear infection isn't contagious on its own, but the viruses or bacteria that cause them can spread from person. Oh, Jesus Christ. See? Motherfuckers. Shit.
I'm sorry, Larry. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, Larry.
Meanwhile, poo on me for thinking I had an infection, right?
Jesus Christ.
I even went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor. What kind of idiots do you all have running around here? What, you listen to the demon in their head? Or the demon they are?
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, cops out there playing red light, green light. It's funny. Stop, people. You had to slam on his brakes. What kind of hell spawn is Kansas? We're really sorry, Larry. Obviously, they're not supposed to do what they did. Been here for 2 years. They're still doing it. But they tell you they stopped. Oh, we stopped long ago. We feel sorry for the guy. I mean, I caught it early. There might not have been too many signs, external signs. Right. I didn't wait.
Rubber shit. God. How's this thing doing now? It's out of batteries. I got new. Charge it.
No, my ears are warm and everything. Like you're living in a freaking Stone Age. They hadn't done what they did to me, my life would have been set up. My body would have been released long ago. And I won't be sitting in the middle of that while I was trying to fight the infections. Right. But Satan and them timed it perfect, didn't they? Y'all Satan. But we go to church.
Thank you, Larry.
No, I can taste it. I could even taste it that day, but I couldn't figure it out. Again, they get in your mind. Right. The day before, I could taste it. It's a shame I didn't go get antibiotic that day. My tinnitus was so low. Right.
I'm so sorry, Larry. I'm sorry.
At least my balance isn't that bad, right? Hopefully, it's just because everything's inflamed and it goes away. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The most important time for me to get antibiotics. And they go, oh, there's nothing going on. She gave me a referral to ear, nose, and throat. You know how long it takes to get that appointment? 2 weeks to a month. I got one in like a day. With weirdo, of course. I finally woke up and busted my ass into an urgent care and got some. Again, it was obviously they cursed it and willed it down. They're nuts, man. They need to go to hell. Is where they need to go. God will rule it. God will judge it, and God will rule it again and judge it again. So again, why did God turn all that off? Just to show you, I don't have to do that for Him to bring the tornadoes. Because they'll blame it on more day, God, it's more. Right. Thanks, Larry. Now, if I'd have cursed you all out instead of being more humble, you'd all have said it was me, not God. Right. I got in there that first day, right when it started.
Correct.
Wasn't like they had 500 people in the emergency room to see. They all got mad because I was healing from the physical ailment. They had to will up something else. It took me 5 days to break through that curse.
I'm sorry.
What freaking jerks. Can't believe this. Walking around in agony and pain and worry. Oh, I can't. Oh, you don't need antibiotics. No, you don't need antibiotics. Until I could figure it out that there was this horrible sinus infection going on, and it's on the same side of the head as the ear that's bothering me. He even knew himself, that doctor, that something was up. Trying to do his hard sell on the hearing aid, which I need probably anyway. But Jesus Christ, can you give me some antibiotics, idiot? Not to mention, I was promised a CAT scan of my sinuses when I made the appointment.
Correct. That's They were sorry. Just see.
All right, so I'm moving back into the religious communities. Y'all got to look around. I just saw an article or some statement in one of the chat rooms, something about targeting their kids. So something's up. I'll do an investigation. I got to go. Stay